It's the system from Nintendo that took the door by the handle into the 128-bit generation of video gaming. Hello everyone, Karsty5 here, and welcome to my review of the Nintendo GameCube. This is Nintendo's fourth home console, and the only one that would ever require memory cartridges to save games. This is the 251 block model, which can store a lot of games, but of course you have to buy two. And its games were pretty interesting, or at least the discs anyway. They came on little mini discs like this, and they just popped in right here, and then you could shut it and start your game. Now, what separated this from most other consoles at the time was the speed at which the game actually started. They started up fairly fast, considering that this is one of the earlier CD-based systems, or DVD, I guess. In itself, as you can see, there are 4 controller ports up here, and it did not need a multi-tab like the PlayStation 2. It also had 2 memory card slots right up front. And if we turn it around, as you can see, there's this really weird handle, which actually is quite useful when you're transporting it around the house. There's a power in, and we have a digital AV out, or actually analog AV out. This is the digital AV out, which actually allowed component cables to be used, but sadly, if you want to pick them up today, they fetch quite a high price on eBay, which of course isn't really worth it, considering that you'll only improve the sharpness of some games. And of course, this port was actually removed from the later models. On the back here, we have 3 different ports. Actually, there was nothing here, but on the Japanese ones there actually was, which is kind of interesting considering how they removed it. And in here we have where the broadband or modem adapter would sit, which allowed some games, such as Mario Kart Double Dash, to be played with a LAN functionality, or games like Phantasy Star Online to be actually played online, hence the name Phantasy Star Online. And right in here we have the spot where the Game Boy player would sit, which is this neat little utility that would clip onto the bottom of your GameCube and would let you play Game Boy games on the GameCube, which is pretty nice. And also you would need to put a boot disc in on top, and of course make sure if you're going to buy the Game Boy player, make sure to get the boot disc with it. And over here we have the controller that has 2 shoulder buttons, an analog stick, of course, D-pad, which isn't used that much at all. We have a start and pause button, and we have a C-stick with A, B, X, and Y buttons, of course, and this really weird Z button in a really odd position, considering that there isn't one on this side. And of course, there's a little bulge back here, which means that there's a rumble built in, or rumble functionality built in. And this controller is very iconic, and it's kind of a weird design, but it's very comfortable in the hand. And overall, it feels really good, and it's even still being used in the Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. There's an external adapter, sold separately, of course, available for it. And now onto the games. The GameCube had a stellar library, and there's so many games worth playing today. It's just crazy. And also, it had a lot of third-party support, unlike the Nintendo 64, probably due to its new DVD technology, or mini DVD technology, that is. And this is Luigi's Mansion, a really fun game. This was one of the launch titles for the GameCube, that instead of launching with a Mario game, it came with a Luigi game, I guess. And this has a sequel on the 3DS that's definitely worth checking out. And the GameCube was really a time where Nintendo could probably have rested on its laurels and not done much, but they decided to innovate and brought us amazing games like Super Mario Sunshine, which gives Mario a water pack, and overall it invites a different gameplay than Mario 64, which is nice. And also, we have The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, which takes place in water most of the time, and it's a really fun game. Right here we have Mario Kart Double Dash, the Mario Kart game for the system, again innovating with 2 different players per kart, which is kind of interesting considering that Nintendo actually never used it in any game since. But hopefully it'll come back in Mario Kart 9, I certainly hope so. Here we have Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, a fun RPG with a Mario twist, of course. And here we have Animal Crossing, and in the United States this was the first one to actually come over here, and it was for the GameCube, of course. And yeah, it's pretty fun. And of course, how can you do a GameCube video without mentioning Super Smash Bros. Melee? This game just completely revolutionized its genre and pretty much just the Super Smash Bros. In general. Considering how when a new Smash Bros. Is released, everything's automatically compared to this. It's still used a lot in the fighting game scene. It's definitely a really fun game. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Bye!